Live at nonfictionradio.com or download the Nonfiction Radio app on your phone or Android device. Follow us on Twitter, IG, Facebook, and Snapchat at Nonfiction Radio. Lock us in to call on the hotline, 973-536-1165. That's 973-536-1165. For booking info, nonfictionbooking@gmail.com. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program on Nonfiction Radio. If it ain't nonfiction, it's just fiction.
What up, though? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to Nonfiction Radio, the #1 station in Jersey. So says Big Snoop Dogg.
Nonfiction Radio.
Jersey #1 station, goddammit. Translation. Listen to it, cause it's what you've been asking for.
Translation.
Man, we ain't come to play no games. When we step in the middle of that circle, you already know what's going down. Okay, we going in. We going hard. We get it poppin'. We came to pop our shit. Can you handle it? Hold up, let me pop my shit. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Okay. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Okay. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Okay. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Okay. Yes. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Yes. Let me pop my shit. Yes. Hold up, let me pop my shit. Yes. Let me pop my shit. I got the scissor in the pot. Few drinks all night, sipping Henny on the rocks. Throw it up, throw it back, don't stop. I taste so good, got you thirsty, let me drop. The club going up, we got it on lock. DJ on deck with the beat to the ox. The levels all red, the line around the block. 3, 2, 1, we finna take it to the top. Hold up, let me pop my shit. 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 I got the lighter in the blunt, lit like week when the first of the month. Looks on point, so you know I can't stand. At the party with my gang, in the pit, we going dumb, we going dumb. We the fools having fun. Starphone sipping, double cup. I'm so cool, I did what I want. IDGAF, bitch, what? And I don't, never did. So do you really think I care? If you ain't stepping up to me with that energy, if you ain't bringing the moves, you could go home. You on our level. We in phase 3 right now. Y'all don't even know what that is. But guess what? You about to find out. Okay. Hold up.
Welcome back to the Nene Show every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Nonfiction Radio. I am your host of the night. I was about to say Yanni Monet. Nene.
Get it together. I'm your co-host, the one and only Yanni Monet, here on the Nene Show. As Nene just said to y'all, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., we are in the building at Nonfiction Radio.
We just want to give a big shout out to Nonfiction Radio. Guys, thank you for tuning in each and every week. This week we have a special guest, and we're going to get straight into the interview after we do these affirmations. Now, our guest name today is Quentin Gilmore, correct?
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing? It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. I know we have a late start. And I appreciate your patience.
No problem.
So, actually, where did y'all come from? Because I know y'all came from far.
We came from Mount Vernon.
Yeah, that's far, right?
Where's that at?
It was a drive, right?
It's like, what was it, like 40-minute drive? It's right next to the Bronx, right on the borderline of the Bronx.
He made it
All right.
simple.
Yeah.
It's a 40-minute drive.
With traffic.
With traffic. Oh,
Late
so
traffic.
it's like 30.
30 without traffic.
Oh,
25
not
on a
for
good
me.
day.
I'll be taking an hour to
25
get
on a
over
good
there.
day.
So, do you know what positive affirmations are?
No, I don't.
Okay, Yanni.
You always do this. I guess that's my thing. But do you know what, manifesting and speaking things into existence is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what, positive affirmations are. We have that a lot. A lot of guys come in, they don't really know the term.
What a positive affirmation
yeah.
is. Basically, it's just like she said, speaking whatever you want into existence. So every week, I open up my show with 2 positive affirmations. So like I would say it twice, and then everybody in the room repeats it. Okay? So you ready?
Yes.
All right. So now I have to pick some.
Let me just clear it up. She gonna say it one time, and then she gonna break it up the second time, and then we gonna say it.
Yeah, basically that's what it is. Okay. So the first one is, I'm gonna make it short too because I know everybody be like tongue tied with the long ones.
Yeah.
The first one is, I am aligned with the energy of abundance. All right. So that was the first time. Now I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna break it up, and then we're gonna say it. I am aligned with the energy of abundance. Y'all got that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I am aligned with the energy of abundance. Okay.
I felt that.
You want to say it again?
Sure.
Okay.
why not?
1, 2, 3.
I am aligned with the energy of abundance. I like that one. Snap, snap.
Okay. I really like all the long ones, but I'm gonna stick to the short ones, I guess, because money.
Just to get right into it.
Okay. So, I like this one, and it's long, so I don't care. I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. Ooh. Who don't need that?
We all need
right?
that.
Who don't need that? Okay. I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. 1, 2, 3. I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. How he did better than you?
Go ahead, do it again.
Right. I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. Yes.
Snap, snap.
Can I get an instrumental, please? All right. So you guys came from Mount Vernon, all the way in New York, to the Nene Show.
Money earned in Mount Vernon.
Okay,
AKA.
there you go. Positive affirmation right there. So do you get the gist of what it is now?
Yeah, I understand.
Do
Just
you
speaking positivity into existence?
Do you do that regularly?
I try. Not all the time. Sometimes I get in my head a little too much.
Yeah.
But
It happens.
So, what
I'm a
sign
Gemini.
are you?
I'm a Gemini.
How you know I was gonna say that?
Wait, what are you?
Gemini.
Oh.
Turn that down a little. How you know I was gonna say that? It was like.
I guess because it was right there. Because you was about to.
Sign that you. You a Gemini? So you a Gemini too? Okay, so we have a Gemini in the building. I like Geminis. My brother's a Gemini.
Scorpio, right? Scorpio? Leo. I'm bugging. Mommy's a Scorpio.
Oh, that's your sister?
Yeah.
We got the family here. So, on your career path, you're an artist. When did you start becoming an artist?
I actually started young. Like, the first songs I recorded, I was around 12, 13. But I didn't take it super serious. I started playing basketball, dancing, getting into other things. But
Dancing too?
yeah, I used to dance.
Like what kind of dancing?
Like light feet. You know.
Like what?
Light feet.
What's light feet? You know what that
You know
is?
light feet?
No.
Harlem shaking and toe
Oh,
wop.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Kid the Wiz,
I
you
didn't
know.
know it was a name for it. Like, I don't know.
Takes notes.
So
Look,
after
takes notes.
after I finished doing my thing, you know, on Adidas and stuff, I started rapping when I went to high school. Started taking it serious from like 17 to now, which is 23. Put out a couple projects. 6 projects, put out 6 projects.
Wow, 6 projects.
Yeah.
Since when? Since you were, what, 17?
Since I was
you said?
17.
Okay, that's a lot of projects,
That
though.
is.
So how, like, if you were to describe the type of music that you make, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as reality rap. Just whatever happens that day is what happens in the song. I just speak about my own experiences directly all the time, my feelings, fun music, all type of music. Like I can't put myself in a box. But
Oh, that's dope. Have you ever like talked about other people's feelings or what they went through instead of like just talking about, you know, what happened with yourself? What if a friend or, you know, a family member is going through something? Do you put it out and, you know, write about it?
definitely, or you take pieces from different people
Yeah,
and make
yeah.
one piece out of it.
Yeah. That's dope.
Different.
So what's the process of you making your music?
All type of ways. I could be walking to the store, playing the beat. While I'm walking, crossing the street, I'm trying to remember the word I said. Or I could be in the studio all night for one song. It takes any type of way. Like,
So you don't have like a set way of just like making
no
a
set
song
way.
or nothing?
I think about it so much, I can't have a set way. Like, it just got to come naturally. If I think about it, I'm going to have writer's block. I have writer's block a lot. But once I finally could get it, then it comes, it flows. Like, but you got to catch it.
Yeah,
you gotta
catch
the
that
vibe.
idea.
You got to catch the vibe.
Jot it down, right?
You got to catch the vibe.
So like what, let's say you walking down the street and stuff, what would
But I do most
like,
of my writing outside on the go, like, instead of
So you write in your head technically?
on my phone.
Or your phone,
Oh, yeah.
okay. All right, but so like what would inspire you?
A song, one of my favorite artists could drop a song.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, she inspires me. She could drop a song, or just the experience, like anything.
So it's not like you looking like at a flower and you be like, damn, this flower. No, it's
Nah.
not like that. He's
This
like, it's not
flower.
like that.
That's like Janae Aiko.
That's some shit I would do. Like, look, this flower.
Start typing like, this file was so pink. Oh, God. I don't know.
Whatever. All right, so when you're in the studio, what are 3 things that you have to have in the studio? Don't look at me like that. Because first of all, that wasn't even your question. You know that's Mac's question.
3 things I have to have in the studio: weed, liquor, and that's it.
Your
Weed and
phone?
liquor.
Yo, look. Weed and
Weed
liquor.
and
What
liquor and the
kind of
engineer.
liquor?
Henny. Always Henny. Straight.
All right. Yeah, honey. That is what we drink a lot. That's all we drink. Well, that's what you drink?
Yeah.
That's all
And
I
that
drink, too.
wavy baby.
Oh, yeah, we do have Wavy Baby.
Yes, we do.
Liv, can you get us the Wavy Baby? I
Please.
forgot.
I put it in the fridge.
You got to get the Wavy. What is this here?
You ain't pressing things.
Uh-uh.
But yeah, we have a drink sponsor, and we have Wavy Baby. We drink it every time we get on the show. Do you want some?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay.
What's in
It's-
it? You know?
Don't
don't
worry about
know.
what's in my cup.
Don't worry about what's in my cup.
That's what the cup says. Say, don't
That's
worry about
literally
what's
the
in my
slogan.
cup. That's
That's
the
dope.
slogan. But yeah,
literally
it's
the
all
slogan.
types of stuff. It's what do they call it? Like a jungle juice type of liquor? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
good,
it's strong though.
It's strong.
We give our guests like this much because like if you put
a whole cup.
a whole cup,
You're
It's
done.
like a fishbowl type of thing.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you're gonna be smacked.
Yeah.
Like I get smacked off of this little bit. So shout out to Wavy Baby.
Shout out to Wavy Baby.
Shout out to Wavy Baby.
Shout out
Hello.
to Baby. But yeah.
No,
we lit.
well, I can't hear myself. Is my mic on, guys?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So we have Quentin Gilmore in the building. Is that your name?
That's my real name.
Your
That's
real
my
name?
government name.
So what made you use your real name?
My first name wasn't actually my real name. I used to go by Busy B.
Busy Bee.
which I don't know. I got that from somewhere ridiculous. My best friend is a basketball player. He had a tournament. He was getting busy, so they gave him that name. He didn't want it. I took it.
How you take somebody's name?
I ran with it.
He like, oh, you don't want your name? All right,
It's
say
like
that.
that name lit.
I'm about to
Like,
get
let me
busy with your name.
I liked
Take
it.
your name.
I liked it, but after a while, I
Busy
just switched it back because I just wanted to be more.
So how long were you Busy Bee for? That's
Three-
dope. That's a dope name.
3 years. 3 years.
3 years.
I like that
And that
name.
was like the high school years.
Yeah.
The high school years.
That was a different artist too. Quentin Gilmore is different from Busy Bee. Busy Bee is more like ladies, just fun stuff. Quentin Gilmore is more of a conscious. I grew up more mature music.
I could dig it.
Mature music
lyrical.
like what? Like what's mature music?
Like I'm speaking consciously.
Like talking,
I'm
like-
not saying just only positivity stuff, but just I give you both sides.
Popping the real.
Yeah.
like,
If I tell you this, I'm gonna tell you the other side of it.
Right.
I always keep
He
it
said
real.
Busy Bee, he was more like for the ladies and talking.
It was high school. I was in high school. I was trying to be cute.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be cute no more. I'm trying to get a deal, so I have
Yeah,
to
I'm not trying to be cute
get
no
serious.
more. You can't be cute and get a deal? That's not how it works?
You could do that too.
Oh, but you want to be serious.
Yeah.
So, like, what are your goals?
My goals are to get into the industry, put out my first project. That's my main goal. I just want to put out my first real album.
Your first real
My
album.
first real LP, and get some Grammys, couple awards, and just keep making music. I just love to make music. It's not for the rewards or goals. It's just the process of making music. I love making music. So if I get paid for it and just live and take care of all my family, doing what I love, that's my main goal.
Right. So, do you have, like, a musical background? Because I know you said that your sister does music, too.
My sister does music. I used to play drums in elementary and middle school, and like clarinet and flute and stuff, recorder, and basically. But
What? The recorder?
The recorder.
I used to play that, too. You ever played that?
No.
That little like.
It's like a
pan
fake
flute?
instrument.
Is it a fake instrument? Because I
Kinda.
thought it was
Cheap.
real. Thanks.
It's like a beginner instrument. The first.
Fake instruments, Nene.
That was like.
Then he
that's
thought she
like-
was out here doing something.
I was like, I don't know, first grade, second grade, I think, right?
Yeah, second, third
recorder.
grade. Definitely when you're real young.
You done crushed my dreams, Nene.
What?
So, being a Gemini, how does that transpire into your music? Because I find that quite interesting. Like, Geminis are different.
How? Like, why?
Geminis are different. You know Geminis are different.
They are.
How we different?
Y'all different.
Y'all different. Like, I don't know.
Your
Y'all
sister
different.
the
You
best
know
one.
you different.
I mean, I just know we have two personalities.
Okay,
Exactly,
so he
you're
admits, all
different.
right,
So it's
there
two
we go, we're
sides of
getting somewhere.
music.
He's admitting that
Okay.
there's two personalities. And what are the two personalities?
The two personalities are happy, sad.
Happy and sad.
Happy and sad.
So it's like,
Happy and sad ties into everything, though. Like happy, sad, upset,
uh-huh.
just whatever. It's the opposite. It's always opposite.
So, like, what
I
is
could wake
it
up
like?
in the morning happy.
Uh-huh.
Next hour, I'm going through it. All
Next
day it
hour?
switches. Next hour.
But why? Like, what would make you just stop being happy, then go straight to, like, not being happy?
That's how they is. That's how they are. You don't know? That's how they are.
I be moody like that, too, though. I can't lie.
I'm like a Kanye. Like
But
a
I'm
lot of stuff gets to
Gemini
me.
moon, so that makes sense.
I'm like a Kanye. A lot of stuff gets to me. I let stuff get to me a lot. So it messes up my moods.
So, like, what would get to you?
Anything?
Haters, people subbing me online,
So, like, little stuff?
Why are people
Little
subbing you
stuff?
online?
little stuff.
Like
The
even-
littlest stuff. The
So, would you
tiniest
say you're
stuff.
emotional?
Yeah, I'm emotional. Very emotional.
But that's what I'm saying. So, does that show in your music?
Okay.
Definitely. Not in my newer music, but in Busy Bee, that was the emotional.
So, like, if we go back and listen to Busy Bee's catalog,
if
right?
you listen to Wholehearted, it was
Whole,
real
like,
emotional. Wholehearted.
Oh, I'm like wholehearted.
Wholehearted.
Wholehearted. I'm like, emotional. Okay, so wholehearted.
That was the emotional, Drake-ish.
So what? Yeah, like what can we expect from this one? Wholehearted.
No, that was my first project.
Yeah, I know. Like what can we expect from that? Like I know it's emotional, but.
Oh yeah, When the Love was first, but When the Love was trash. I don't even talk about that. Wholehearted, the first project that really put me out there, like in my city. It was just real. It was everything. Like I was going through relationship issues. I put it in there. Everybody knew me. Everybody knew the girl. So it was like when I dropped the songs, it was lit on Facebook.
So everybody was being nosy.
Yeah, like kind of like an A Boogie Ella situation. So it was just like that. There's a lot, and I did all type of music. I was singing on it. I was rapping. It was just an all-around good project.
Okay, so
but my last project is opposite of that. It's just straight rap, gritty, Jadakiss style. There's no emotions in it really. It's just trying to showcase my lyrical ability. That's what I've been doing more lately.
And that's what you want to focus on more.
Yeah.
So like once you get to this a different position in your career, what kind of music are you gonna try to make? So like you're making it, right? You made it. What kind of music are you making at that point? Or what kind of music do you want to make? Because it could be totally different than the two
what
things
you're
that
doing
you've
now.
done before.
I'm probably making the same music. The same
So
type
like,
of music.
are you gonna like stay focused on your lyricism, or are you gonna do the emotional side? Are you gonna do?
I want to
like
make fun. I want to make more fun songs.
Okay, like club hits.
Fun club dancing, have fun, good vibes. That's more like rock paper scissors. It's a fun song. It's not really emotional. It's just talking my shit, like saying how I feel.
So yeah, let's talk about rock paper scissors. What was the inspiration for that?
It was just a girl I seen on Instagram a few years back, and I just thought she was so perfect. Like, so I just always on her Instagram, like wake up, checking it out all times of the day. And then I remember I put the lyrics on my like Insta Snap. I wake up sometimes and just freestyle stuff on my shit. And she responded to it. She was like, make this to a song. That was like a while ago. I'm like, I gotta find the right beat. I waited months, found the beat, did it 10 minutes. It was just me saying I wasn't even thinking how to do it. I just said exactly how I feel, did it, and it came out perfect. Like my best song ever. So happy.
Okay, so now we know where the inspiration from Rock Paper Scissors came from. So we about to get into Rock Paper Scissors by Quentin Gilmore. Yanni, let us know what some of the topics that we're gonna talk about today are.
Well, what I want to talk about, we just have a little. Well, I thought of a question on what's the immediate red flag for you, and it don't matter. It could be whether you're in a relationship, friendship, family. Like, what's the immediate red flag that you see that make you wanna, cut them off, distance yourself, whatever the case may be. And going into that, from that question on, how would you distance yourself with people, that have bad energy? How do you deal with that? How do you cope? How do you distance yourself? So we're gonna get into those questions once we get back. With the music, as Nene told you before, we're about to listen in to Quentin Gilmore, Rock Paper Scissors, and we'll be right back. We still on? All right. Then we back. I thought we was on.
So, like Yanni said, I don't know what Yanni said. I wasn't here, so I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
I told them what the topics. I thought the music was about to play, but I had told them what topics we was about to go into, and the music we was about to hear. I basically asked them, what's the immediate red flag for you, whether you're in a relationship, friendship, family member, whatever the case may be. What's the immediate red flag for you? And going into that, from that question on, how do you distance yourself from people with that energy, or people that you don't want to associate with, or how do people cope with that? Everybody got their different, little things of how they cope or how they, deal with.
So did you answer?
She didn't ask me. She was just.
No.
We're just gonna
get into the.
Okay, so how do you cope with bad energy?
You gotta cut them off right away.
But like, what's
Don't
right
think
away?
twice.
How do you notice what right away is?
Block the number.
Damn, you block people?
Block the number. Block the Instagram. Don't play with me.
You said don't play with him.
When you're talking about like
Honestly,
relationships.
I really just
No,
blocked
no.
somebody today.
Yeah, relationships, friendships, whatever the case may be. So you don't say nothing?
Nah,
You
I
don't
block
be like,
people a lot. Like for a little, I'm like that.
You sound psycho.
petty.
I block people
Petty,
a lot.
petty.
Oh,
Like, I'm like, you petty.
So you
like,
don't sit and do you give people the chance to even like change or explain or anything like that?
I give people too many chances.
So like, how would you go about a situation like? What
that's
kind of
I'm
situation?
saying.
Like just like
anything,
any
like
situation.
yeah, like you just see like
You see something that you don't like. Are you going to tell them or you just going straight
yeah,
block
that's like
them?
just block them. Oh, she doing this.
But
Block.
no, I'm telling them, and it depends on the reaction.
Oh, okay. See
But
that.
I'm not gonna argue with you or go about it for too long.
So do you unblock them?
After a while, then block them again.
So what's after a while?
Next
Then
time.
block them again?
Yeah.
Why you do that?
You
But
mean.
the next thing they do, you gotta block them for
Oh.
everything.
So, but is this on social media too, or is just in
on
the phone?
Social media. More on social media than the phone. I don't talk on the phone a lot.
Oh, not even texting?
Texting, yeah, texting too.
You don't like talking on the phone?
Nah, I don't really like talking on the phone.
Why?
What are we talking about?
What do you
Oh, there's so
mean?
much stuff
Like
to
I
talk
feel
about.
like I would rather talk on the
meet
phone
up.
than text.
I'd rather meet up.
Okay, yeah, I get it. But what if you in like a long distance
I'd rather
relationship
text
or
to meet
something?
up.
He's like, I'd rather text to meet up. You can't give
What?
a call and meet up? Like, hey, I would like to see you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, I call sometimes, but that's not mine.
it.
I don't
Right.
prefer that.
Like some people be texting. Like I know me sometimes. Like
I
I be
don't
too
like
busy to
texting.
text. Yeah, and I don't be feeling like texting. I'm lazy. I ain't gonna be real. Like you text me, oh, what you doing? I'll text
Texting
back
takes
probably
too
like
much
2 hours
energy.
later because I didn't feel like texting at that time. Call me. I pick up the phone. I talk to you, but I can't. I ain't gonna fraud. I'll be taking too long to text, or that I
I
don't
think it's
text
because I
back.
always have headphones and listen to music, so I'd rather text
Oh, I see.
than stop the
You
music.
don't want to stop your music.
If
and
you don't
stuff.
stop your,
You don't stop your
if you don't
music and
stop your
talk to me.
music and talk to me.
All right, so we're about to get into Rock, Paper, Scissors by Quentin Gilmore.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing. Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing. Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing. I give you a rock for a ring. We gon' get this money, that ain't about a thing. About a thing. Cut them hoes off, that ain't about a thing. Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing. And this thing. I give you a rock for a ring. For a ring. We gon' get this money, that ain't about a thing. About a thing. Cut them bitches off, that ain't about a thing. About a thing. You the flies that I see. Don't belong with none of them guys that I see. Heard you looking for a guy from the streets. I just wonder if you mind if it's me. Wonder if you mind if it's me. Why ain't it for me? Need you on an island with me. I heard you looking for a guy from the streets. I just wonder if you mind if it's me. I just wonder if you mind if it's me. I heard you looking for a guy from the streets. I really need you on an island with me. Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing. I give you a rock for a ring. We gon' get this money, that ain't about a thing. Cut them bitches off, that ain't about a thing. Rock, paper, scissors, and this thing. I give you a rock for a ring. We gon' get this money, that ain't about a thing. Cut them bitches off, that ain't about a thing. Cut them bitches off, that ain't about a thing. I've been on your gram for a week. Make me wanna throw some bands on your feet. Can't imagine who you planning to be. I'm just hoping that you planning with me. Planning with me, standing with me. You don't know the man I could be. Hit the stage and they wildin' for me. Need you as a stylist for me, styling for me. Up in Benihana's with me. Then hit the stage and they wildin' for me. They wildin' for me, yeah. Feel like I've been a rock star all week. Remember I was going hard all week. In a cell writing raps, ain't hit the yard all week. You been going hard all week. You You deserve bars on me.
Bars on me.
You deserve a car on me.
A car on me.
You could buy the bar on me.
Bar on me.
I've been going hard all week.
Hard all
Feel like
week.
I've been a rock star all week. Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing.
And this thing.
I give you a rock for a ring.
For a ring.
We gon' get this money, that ain't about a thing.
About a thing.
Cut them hoes off, that ain't about a thing.
A thing.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing.
And this thing.
I give you a rock for a ring.
Ring.
We gon' get this money, that ain't about a thing. Cut them bitches off, that ain't about a thing.
The thing, ow, hey. It's just funny to me because I know the Muse, and I just think it's just like.
You like the song?
Yeah, I like the song.
Thank
What?
you.
I like the song
That's a
too.
bop.
Thank you so much.
Oh, can you turn down the instrumental a little bit, please? So like we know what the Muse is, and how long did you take to finish it?
Once I started it,
Yeah.
I finished the same day.
So is that how it usually is? Like,
With songs, yeah. Once I start it takes me forever to start it, but once I start it and make my mind up on it, I'm gonna finish it. I'm not gonna leave till I
so
finish.
how long has Rock Paper Scissors been out?
Probably 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. Okay.
2 weeks.
Oh, okay, so it's
new.
fairly new. So how long have you been like, how long have you been watching the Muse? For you to come up with like the music finally for it.
Probably like 4 years.
For real? It
I'm-
took you that long?
I remember because my friend when he first went to college and he graduated, so 4 years.
Wow, okay. So now that, you put out this single, and then we're going to get into another song of yours, when is the project coming out?
I don't have a date. I don't have a set date.
But
yet.
you're working
I'm
on
working
it, though.
I'm working on it. It's coming soon, like in the next 2 or 3 months.
2 to 3
2
months.
months, 2 months, not 3.
Do you know the name of it? Not yet.
I don't have no.
It's coming. It's coming.
I don't have nothing on it yet. I'm working on a separate project though, a collab with Nico Brim. He's another artist from Mount Vernon. We working on like a collab mixtape, so that's coming out soon in like the next 4 weeks.
That's cool. And that's more of your lyricism and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're not gonna get that emotional side anymore.
No time soon.
Maybe the next one. This project, my personal project, I want radio songs. I never had a lot of radio play, so I want a lot of.
So you want radio songs?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what are some steps that you've been taking to achieve your goals?
I've been picking different beats, funner beats, and just trying to loosen up and not think too much when I write. Like just say whatever comes to mind, and it usually works out better that way.
Do you write first?
Yeah, I write
You
first.
write first?
I always write.
You can't like listen to the beat and then like come up with.
I could do like a mumble track and then go back and then
and then write to it. Okay.
insert the words, but some people say they don't write or they just say I don't do that, I can't do that, I gotta really perfect it,
And then you get the beat.
yeah.
I feel like if I was to make music, I'd be stuck on it for mad long. Like
That's how I be. I be
just-
up all night with it.
Oh yeah.
All night writing.
Do you dream about it too?
Nah, I don't.
No?
Dream about it.
'Cause I
I
feel
don't
like
remember my dreams. I dream and then wake up and forget right away, and just
That
be tight.
happens.
Like
you supposed to wake up and then write your dreams down,
I always want to, and then I'm too
but
late.
you just forget about it ASAP.
Yeah, just missed it.
Damn.
I didn't know that. You're supposed to just write
You're
it
supposed to
down.
write it down, especially if it had like an impact on you. You're supposed to write it down so you can remember it, then look it up. I look up most of the dreams that I remember, just because I never know what it actually means. So we do that. You're tuned into the Nene Show every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., guys. You're here with Yanni Monet, me, Nene, and a special guest, Quentin Gilmore from Mount Vernon, New York, which is, they try to say is 40 minutes away, but it take me like an hour and a half to get there. So I think they lying. What were your other topics, Yanni, so we could get into it?
It was what an immediate red flag for you.
And what?
Basically,
In a relationship?
That was a crazy laugh.
I mean, like what is a red flag? What's a red flag for you? Let you answer first, because I think I can't even pin anything on it right now.
A red flag, like, Like something that would make you stop talking to someone. Like what? Like that's the red flag.
Anything.
Like, oh no. Like what? Like what's
Anything that
immediate,
pisses
like,
me off.
That's a red flag for you, right?
Everything that pisses me off. Like, just because one person does something, it might not piss me off like another person does something. But, like, if you piss me off in a certain type of way, like, I want to cut you off. Like, today, we were talking about blocking. I'm about to be block mommy like him. Like, well, you block Poppy, but I'm block mommy now. Because I'm tired of people, like, trying to play with me and stuff like that. Like, I'll tell you that what I do like or what I don't like. And then you just, like, either continue to do it or you have no remorse for doing it or whatever. I don't like that. I'm going to block you. I don't care how many times you say, oh, don't block me. Oh, unblock me. I don't care. Now, do you want me to block you on the gram too? Because I feel like blocking on the gram is extra. Like, I could block you from, like, direct contact, which is my phone. But blocking on the gram, I feel like it's a little extra. It's, like, kind of childish. I don't know. But
it's social media, like.
But unless, I mean, if they harassing you, then you gotta block them.
Of course.
But my red flags, let's say not talking to me for 3 weeks. Commenting on the other girl's shits if you talking to me. What are some other red flags? What are your red flags? You're a guy, so you gotta have different red flags.
I don't have a lot, really.
So what are they?
My main thing is kids. If they got a kid, I've been doing that too much, like too much girls with kids. So now it's never again. Like if they got a kid, it's a wrap.
So we gotta get into this. So what kind of experience have you had with women with kids?
Just drama.
As in what? With what?
Baby daddy.
Drama.
Just drama in general?
Drama.
But with the kids themselves or just like?
Not with the kids. It's different. It's different when it's like that. You know, dealing with. I don't want to really get into it, but.
I get it. I don't really get it. I don't have no kids, but I'm assuming.
But I don't really have pet peeves. Like it's nothing.
You don't have pet peeves?
I give everybody a fair shot, and then whatever happens, happens. I can't.
But you say you block everybody.
I can't pinpoint stuff.
Make sense.
I can't. People who I'm in a relationship with, I'm not gonna block, because if it gets to that point, then I'm already feeling you. Like it's not gonna be on that type of time.
I get it. What are some of yours, Yanni?
Oh, I was just turning around. Okay. People that lie about the smallest things. Like when you just lie, like I don't know, that's a red flag for me. If I catch you lying about something so small, you're done. I'm sorry.
First of all, that's some psycho
like,
shit.
why would you lie? Like I always
That's
why would you
psycho.
lie? Period. Like I don't know. I just like don't like when people just like lie about small stuff.
What else?
Like, people that aren't into like just like. Not, I don't want to say open-minded things, like, like, doesn't really like to do anything, like, don't go out, don't like to do fun stuff, and I don't know, that's a red flag for me.
Why, you
like,
think they're a psycho killer?
Like, why aren't you enjoying your life? Why don't you want to travel? Why don't you, like, I don't know, like, those are just red flags for me. That just means, like, you just want to sit in the house, or you just don't want to do anything with your life. Like, I don't know, that's just a red flag for me. That's just me. I don't know.
I mean,
like,
red flags.
Hobbies,
I think
activities.
there's a lot
like
of red flags, honestly. Somebody that don't like their mother, or somebody that doesn't talk to their mother, or don't like have a good relationship with their mother. That's a red flag. And if they start talking about like
being
their
disrespectful,
if they start talking about their ex and putting their ex down, that's a red flag. You're not about to be having me looking crazy after we break up, boy. Like, that's not happening. Right. See, because you did a good thing. You could have ragged on your exes, like, bitches with babies suck. Like, you could have. But if you have to know that you can't do that. Like, that's about character. I seen something, too, on the gram the other day. Let me see if I could pull it up.
Like, that's, like, I don't know. Like
I'm trying to think of something.
Let me talk more into like what I said. Like when I say like don't like to go out and do stuff, like person that just like to just chill. Like I don't mind chilling. Like that's cool to me. But if you don't like to just do like fun stuff, like freaking go hiking, skating, bowling, like just do weird fun stuff. Oh, let's go paintballing or something. Like just doing different, out of the ordinary stuff that people don't usually just get up and go do. Like I don't know. Let me think.
Cause not everybody's going like bowling all the
No,
time.
I'm not saying just that, but I'm just saying like they just want to chill like all the time. Like let's go out and do something. Let's have fun. Let's go.
You want to be
stuff.
spontaneous.
Like, yeah, like that's just who I am. That's why I like to go
So
do fun stuff.
what if this new person that you're talking to, right? You're talking to a new person, and he wants to take you out to dinner, but the only way he's gonna take you out to dinner is if you eat a live squid. Are you gonna do it?
A live squid.
You know, like
I don't even like bugs.
Plates?
I don't like bugs.
Those plates with
Sorry.
the octopus on it that's still moving. But he's taking you out, but he wants you to eat this. Are you doing it?
No.
So you declining the date?
No, I'm gonna go, but I'm not eating no squid.
But he only taking you to eat the squid.
Why would he take me to eat a
'Cause
squid?
that's what he wants.
Then he gotta eat shit. How about that?
How about you? Like, would you, if a girl
Sorry.
wanted to take you on a date and, whatever.
What type of why?
Wait, I'm gonna get into
okay.
it. Explain. She want to take you on a date, but the only way she's taking you on a date is to experience this live squid thing. Are you going? Are you gonna try the plate, the dish?
It depends who's the girl.
So you would eat that plate depending on who it is.
Yeah.
What would depend? Like, why would that be? Why?
It's how, if it's Beyonce, you're gonna do it. If it's Kim K, you're gonna do it.
Who? Who? They ain't nobody. They human. They bleed just like I bleed.
So wait. So
No.
if somebody who's the Kim K and Beyonce for guys? I don't know.
For girls,
Drake
you mean?
or something? Or
If Drake, why you gotta use my man Drake? But anyway, if Drake said
No.
that he was gonna take you on a date, but that was it. It's an experience to eat that. You not gonna go eat
no,
it?
I don't like bugs. No, and I'm not doing no fear factor ass shit because no.
It's
Look,
considered a
no.
delicacy. All right, so let me get into the
That don't
story
got nothing
why.
to do with activities and doing
Yeah,
spontaneous.
that is.
No,
That's some spontaneous food
You
stuff.
said a live squid, right? Live?
Yeah,
It's like
live.
dead and alive. Yeah, it's like it's moving. Like you eat it and it's like
Nene, stop.
squirming.
I got a weak
It's
stomach.
on the salad.
You tried it? You did it before?
I'm gonna get into the story. So let me. All right.
Oh,
so
shoot.
my ex, when me and him like first started to date, right? He wanted to try this restaurant, and he wanted to try that specific dish. She's like, "Come on, I'm gonna take you. We're gonna go eat this." I don't know if it's a squid or octopus, right? First of all, at that point, all I ate was chicken. So it's like I'm not about to eat. I don't even eat fish type shit. Like I just eat chicken.
Right.
So he's like, okay, you gotta eat this. That's the only way we're gonna go there. I'm gonna take you out. And I'm like, I'm not eating that. That shit is alive. Like I can't eat that. But if it was Drake, like he said, I'ma go and I'ma have that amazing experience, bitch. It's Drake. Like. Absolutely not. Like you're not about to
So
tell.
you don't have nobody that could make you do that?
No, nobody. I'm so like I have a weak stomach. I just can't. Like I'm scared.
A weak
I don't even kill bugs. I call my mom or my uncle.
Okay,
I call
me
somebody to
too.
come. I can't. Like
Or
I'm
I'll throw a
sorry.
shoe from
Like
across the room, like,
yeah, like I can't. I'm sorry. I don't like things. The little people. They gotta go. I can't.
But
I'm
if
sorry.
Drake took you on a date and had
Nope.
this plate, what? Like,
I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know. I
feel like
I
you
don't know.
lying.
No,
I think you just drink. You would get a
no.
couple drinks.
No.
And you would do it.
No, Nene. If that drink, I'm sorry. I don't even eat fish. Like you said, I don't like. I don't eat fish. I don't. I ain't doing nothing with eyes. I'm sorry.
Did I say eyes?
No, but them things.
Because I can't eat no fish.
Even I don't even eat onions. I don't
They
eat
don't have
onions,
eyes?
peppers because of
They
the
don't have
texture.
eyes?
Huh?
They don't have eyes?
No, they have eyes, but it's just the tentacles that they put on the salad. Honestly, it looks very crazy. Like, you could look it up on YouTube, and that junk looks super crazy. So there's nothing. So you wouldn't even do that for money? Now you tripping.
Is it expensive?
I can't.
Huh?
Is the-
it's
is-
a
is expensive?
delicacy. It's like something that if somebody really wants to like take you out and show you, I don't know, fancy shit. They take you there, you eat this thing, and it's like some fancy stuff. Now, I'm not doing that because I really just can't. Like, first of all, I think octopus is chewy. I never really ate it, but it looks like it's chewy. So I'm not about to be chewing on something for 20 minutes. You look,
I'm disgusted.
petrified.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, my stomach really hurts. Like, I think I would freaking throw up right there. I may throw up on Drake on his face. Like, and then he's gonna, no, I can't do it. I told you, like,
so
I don't.
You really can't go to Fear Factor.
No.
Could you go to Fear Factor?
Definitely not.
Why?
I can't.
Cause I can't do stuff like that. Like,
I think I would be able to go to Fear Factor.
it's hard for me to watch Fear Factor.
Fear Factor is hard to watch. I think I would be able to go, but I don't know if I will win.
No, like, you'll be able to eat, like, the bugs, like, the roaches and stuff.
Have you ever watched Naked and Afraid? Have you ever watched Naked and Afraid? All right, so Naked and Afraid it's a man and a woman from two different walks of life. They have, like, different skills and stuff like that. And they're in the jungle for 21 days naked.
I've seen that once or twice, I think.
Yes, naked. And they got to do...
getting bit by bugs.
Yes, whatever they got to do to survive. So I see people do that. And, like, honestly, in other parts of the world, people eat mad different stuff. So, like, let's say the bag is big. If the bag is big, I'm doing it. And if I can do it, like, I'm physically able to go on Fear Factor and do it, yeah, I might come out a little fucked up. I might be a little crazy afterwards. But I'll have a bag.
Yeah, you would. Like, yo, Nene.
You know, I'm like, you ain't want to eat no roaches with me, bitch. You wasn't down. Fuck out of here. So if it was like $1 million and you had to go on Fear Factor, you're not going?
I'll try my best.
See, I like that attitude. That's a better attitude than what Yanni got.
Sorry, I can't.
So we're about to get into, it's called call-outs.
Call-outs mandatory.
Call-outs mandatory. This is when he was Busy B.
Busy B.
All right, getting into that right now.
Oh yeah. Don't tell me to hold on. I'ma roll my eighth up to the pack, gone. I was locked up, now I'm back home. All my young sons tryna act grown. Yeah. That's how niggas moving now? Copy. Look. Oh my, this what we doing now? This how you moving now? I don't care who around. I don't care who in town. Still not popping out. Who got a problem with it? We can handle the problem now. Call outs mandatory. They call me out. They call me out. If I were the one, tell me who's the two. Who would play the three? Was it you or me? Who would set the screen? Who handle the ball? In your phone, check in your call. I'm all in your call log. I'm all in your inbox. I'm just trying to figure out if it's really real or not. I was not the one. You my only one. You was like my son. Remember we begun. We could never end. Fuck about your friends. They want us to end. They want us to end. They say that I did you wrong. They not lying. I was insecure and I was really childish. But that don't mean you gotta leave, now you wildin'. You can't tell me that I ain't been making progress. You don't gotta say it. I know what you thinking. I know what you drinking. I know how it tastes though. Girl, we gon' be straight though. You gon' have a rate though. You gon' be a goat though. I know what you want. No, I can ride it like a pogo. Oh my, this is what we doing now. This how you moving now. I don't care who around. I don't care who in town. Still not popping out. So who got a problem with it? We handle the problem now. Call outs mandatory. They to call me out. They call me out. If I were the one, tell me who's the two. Who would play the three? Was it you or me? Who would set the screen? Who handle the ball? You know it's okay, girl. You don't have to call. Tell me that you're leaving. Baby, what you doing? You can't call no time out if you don't have a ball. I ain't worried about that whack bitch. We were not involved. She don't got my number. She can't even call. It was like the first practice. We ain't have a ball. Now we run it up to feel like we got it all. I feel like I got it all, yeah. I don't never had a call, yeah. Bitch, I really need it all, yeah. I just do it for my dogs, yeah. Free Mooka, that's my dog, yeah. This what we doing now. This how you moving now. I don't care who around. I don't care who in town. Still not popping out. So who got a problem with it? Handle the problem now. Call out's mandatory. They call me out. They call me out. If I were the one, tell me who's the two. Who would play the three? Was it you or me?
The next big thing, the heavy hitter DJ Walla, and that new trend has arrived by Avor Couture. When it comes to that drip, there's only one place to shop. Visit shopavor.com. Wholesale and retail available. Visit the new showroom, 134 Evergreen Place, East Orange, New Jersey.
If you want that 100% unprocessed virgin hair, shop at B. Antonio's Hair and Beauty Supply. 114 1st Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Open 7 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Contact 908-353-6346. We are also available online, www.bantoniohairsupply.com. Make sure you follow us on IG, BAntonio_908. The hair supply.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Nonfiction Radio. Since 2012, we've been flooding the airwaves with content, music, talk, and so much more. And now we've elevated from the basement to the top floor. Join us at our new location, 134 Evergreen Place, Suite 904, East Orange, New Jersey. 7 days a week, we are working. Jersey's #1 radio station. Download that free app now. Jersey, let's go.
What's up, New Jersey? It's your boy Murph, and I'm here on Nonfiction Radio to tell you about the best way to turn up whenever it's time to celebrate. I'm here to tell you about that Wavy Baby. Right now, we off that Wavy Baby drink. Make sure you visit www.wavybabydrink.com or follow us on Instagram at Wavy Baby Drink so you can try that blue pineapple, green apple, and peach passion flavor of Wavy Baby. Wavy Baby, don't worry about what's in my cup. No need for a chaser. Fill that thing up. Don't worry about what's in my cup. No need for a chaser. Fill that thing up. Wavy Baby.
Everyone wants their brand. Everyone wants to promote their brand. Well, there are many ways to do it. And here at Pronto Printing, we specialize in screen printing, embroidery, banners, vinyl cutting, vehicle graphics, and more. We do it all. Start your business off with proper promotion at Pronto Printing, 134 Evergreen Place, East Orange, New Jersey, Suite 904. You can contact us prontoprinting973@gmail.com. Pronto, the only way to go.
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
If you want that 100% unprocessed virgin hair, shop at B. Antonio's Hair and Beauty Supply, 114 1st Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Open 7 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Contact 908-353-6346. We are also available online, www.bantoniohairsupply.com. Make sure you follow us on IG, bantonio_908, the hair supply you need.
Hey, what up? It's your boy DJ S.1738. And you know me and the rest of the gang, man. Each and every day, we like to roll around in fresh whips. And we like to keep our whips clean, too, man. So if you're in Patterson, New Jersey, go down and see Jay's Soft Touch Car Wash, 6971 Montgomery Street, 973-914-9105. They got the Lava Wash special for $18, the liquid wrap, the 3M vinyl wrapping, auto body repairs. It's a one-stop shop, baby, for all the fresh whips you got out there.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You're bringing your daughter to her favorite pop star's concert. Do you A, wear earplugs?
Isn't this fun, Dad?
I have a soft pretzel.
B, remember the moment with matching concert t-shirts?
That's gonna be $180. Or we can just take a photo.
C, show her how you used to do concerts.
We're going crowd surfing!
I can't! It's too heavy! Oh my god! Ah.
Or D, just roll with it.
Woo! Justin! Look at us! We're over here!
Justin! OMG! He just looked... I love you, Justin! I love you!
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information, contact You Gotta Believe at YouGottaBelieve.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
I want to thank my mommy for loving me so much, for taking me out to the park, for reading me books, for taking
me to the doctor when I broke my foot in ballet rehearsal,
for leaving me alone when I wanted to be alone.
And now, as a grown-up, I'm thankful for being able to take care of you, my dear mom, for having the chance to take you to the park, for reading you those books we enjoy so much, for being able to take you to your therapies after you twisted your ankle, for understanding that sometimes you simply want to be alone.
Roles change without us noticing. And in your new role, we help you help. Visit aarp.org/caregiving to get practical health and wellness tips to provide even better care for your loved one. Remember, visit aarp.org/caregiving. AARP, we help you help. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You're not wired to have a response to this sound. You're neutral to it. You hear it every time you finish a meal and never feel anything. But if we were able to associate this sound with a new stimulus, save the food, we've achieved pulling a natural response from you. Save the food. Why are we doing this, you may ask? Save the food. Because this ad is trying to change your after-meal behavior through brainwashing. Because food waste costs the average family $1,500 a year. Save the food, cha-ching, and $1,500 extra bucks is like getting a pay raise. Save the food, cha-ching, you're promoted, which could pay for your child's braces. Save the food, cha-ching, you're promoted.
Check out my braces.
So when you hear this sound, rethink your behavior. Cook it, store it, share it. Just don't waste it. For tips and recipes, visit SaveTheFood.com. Brought to you by NRDC and the Ad Council.
Dave, what are you doing?
Just sending a gift to Dave 2037.
Who?
Me in the future. I save a little money from every paycheck as a gift to Dave 2037, so he can spend it on things like anti-gravity boots or a hologram Doberman, something cool like that. I think Dave 2037 deserves it. He worked hard. What are you getting Steve 2037?
I guess I was thinking Steve 2037 would just fend for himself.
Well, all right, but don't expect to be borrowing my anti-gravity boots.
You want to have money in your future? You got to start saving now. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. For free ideas and easy ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
Hey, let's just hope Steve 2037 doesn't get his hands on a cold time machine, because he is going to come back here and knock some sense into you.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
I'm probably okay to have one more drink before I drive home. I'm probably okay. I open the window to stay alert. Probably okay. I just popped some gum in my mouth. Step out of the car, please. I probably made a mistake.
Probably okay isn't okay when it comes to drinking and driving. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
And we're back on the Nene Show every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Nonfiction Radio. Every Wednesday, it's your girl, the amazing Yanni Monet. You got your one and only, the Nene on the Nene Show. It's your fave.
It's your fave.
And we're here. Yeah, I said that's
your fave could never. It's me, Nene. Like
and
Yanni
we got
said.
our special guest, Quentin Gilmore. We out here.
We heard his 2 songs, Rock, Paper, Scissors, and it was Call Out. Oh
Call outs mandatory.
Call outs mandatory. Why I can't hear nothing ever?
Call outs mandatory.
Call outs mandatory. Now we about to get into a freestyle. All right, let me pull this up for you. And this is Quentin Gilmore. Where can we find your stuff for the people that's listening?
Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. Search Quentin Gilmore. QUE.
That's his real name, y'all. He's giving me
NTIN space GILMORE.
The transparency. Okay, so we about to get into this freestyle right now. Start over.
Hey, I can't hear the beat. Run it back. In my headphones.
It's not even. Can you turn it up,
in the headphones?
please?
It don't matter.
Avery, can you turn it up in here in the studio for me? Turn it up. Turn it up.
Check. Look. Dreaming about the drop top race. And I don't even know if they make one. If they don't got a story, I know they gon' make one. If she want a kid, then she better adopt one. I'm not the one. I was more like the combo. Defensively Westbrook, offensively Rondo. I know a couple niggas and they next to be John Doe's. It's getting to the point I write this shit with my eyes closed. Getting to the point where every video viral. I'm fucking up the numbers like I'm playing the lotto for my mom, no. And you gon' make me expose you know I know. Even if they don't, they might have to. They see you with me, mad shit they might ask you. Cause I know niggas locked down cause they was selling dope. I know niggas locked down cause they ain't tellin' folks. What I tell you, don't forget the shit you better know. Never say a letter mo, just pull up, get your bread and go. My diamonds talking money language, that's Rosetta Stone. I used to try to pull up on you, you was never home. I used to hit the pull-ups when they try to play the zone. I mean, bruck it up, you tell me that's your favorite song. I put you on the lawn, that's your favorite album. They gon' talk about the past, they gon' see the outcome. Get it by any means, I'm feeling like I'm Malcolm. Yeah, shout out Timbo. Talking live, I'm really too live, crew like I'm Sendo. Had to put the studio cam right on the ceiling, so I control my hits on cam just like I'm Kimbo. Dance like we was meant to, opposite of forgetful. My pen game too official, not commit to no pencil. I painted pictures with words, never using a stencil. You tell me that time is money, then pay me back what I lent you. Fuck it, what's done is done. Shout out my 808s, I get a drummer some. I used to drum and stuff, now I just writing stuff. Then papers get crumbled up, new verses get mumbled up. That's why my shit #1. I made 100 of them. Verses been racking up, yeah, I need 100 for 'em. I need the top drop, so it's winter in summer form. They writing me under forms. I got a fan base that probably had my little brother torn. Shit was remedial, but we act like it was important. As soon as we caught J's, thought we could jump like Jordan. It was a different case. Let me at that cell, I went and caught a different case. Niggas say they know that you gon' make it, that's just in case. I know that it's hate behind expressions, they switch the face. Most of my best 16s, actually different 8s. Studio forever, they can tell me it's getting late. I never paid time, that's unless I hit my nigga Chano in Dub City. Or Dominicanos and Cubano, they fuck with me. Posted right on cell one like I dare you to fuck with me. Guaranteed to either catch a bullet or $150.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got more?
Hey.
Oh, he got more.
Look, Been waiting for a spotlight, now I'm in it kinda. Eyes on the finish liner, hater can't get me off balance. I balance family and rapping, everything else never mattered. I had to turn to a savage, fuck them niggas who doubted. PD on the beat, rock, paper, scissors on the outfit. Fuck your designer, I'm more interested in copping houses and copping lawyers for my niggas, no more copping out. It's easy to play the streets, hard to take your niggas out it. Yeah, but I'ma take my niggas out it and put them in the office. I gotta be on that Forbes. Remember packing grocery bags just to get the new forces. Now it's wholehearted records, really we the new forces. Only when you bosses, you able to smoke weed in your office. Niggas throwing hate, I was busy saucing, cooking up in the lab. Chef D on the meal prep. First leave, niggas inspired, now that's a real rap. Ayo, tell P-Rock I'm trying to bring the veil back. Yeah. And I want the bread. Shout out Jordan Tucker, so I remind him my Uncle Heb. This for niggas that never told, ended up stuck in fads. So stop faking, stop pump faking. Niggas signing fake deals. I've been grinding for 8 years. My time coming. Used to ask what time the bus is coming. Now these bitches driving wherever. You thought I fucked or something. I give a fuck about nothing. Said making a hit or something. Or the best verse ever, just like I'm Kiss or something. Every day a switch. Kiss styles, styles kiss. I don't know who better. I just know that they both made me better. And I sign to either one, whoever paid me better. No, I'm from the 9 and Yonkers just a neighbor. Better together than separated. Reason why I never hated. I just waited patient. Bedrock my favorite basement. Me and Shy doing overnighters, niggas laid up hating. Then them niggas fall asleep, then they wake up hating. That's the coffee, early morning, gotta shake them off me. Those are haters, they're my favorite, I can't get them off me.
Hey, without the beat, without the beat. All right. That was Quentin Gilmore. Y'all need to go listen to his stuff. Go follow him. All of that on the Nene Show every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. Hey, am I back?
We hear you.
Oh, it's only my headphone. Oh, it's because my headphone's not even. Because you stepped on it.
No, she always trying to blame me. I ain't do nothing. No, you stepped on it.
Hello, can I hear? Yeah, I can hear myself now. You know I got to hear myself. Like I said. Oh, look at my voice. Hello.
Look, no.
Hello. So freestyling. Do you like doing that a lot?
I love it.
I feel like you really like to do it.
I want to do it too much though. Like I'm trying to learn how to make good songs.
Like,
that's my focus.
Like,
but
okay,
you gotta have the freestyling though, like just in case anybody ever try to front. Yeah. Flex at anybody, like, you gotta be ready.
You can't do this. So have you ever like been in a position that had to happen?
I've done it in other places, never big, nothing big yet. I've done like in the mix radio and other stuff, but I ain't do nothing. I ain't do Sway yet or Flex. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah. Flex, I don't know how that Flex thing go, but my friend, she was on Sway this morning, so that's like, that is very achievable, and it's lit being on Sway. Sway's somebody that I want to meet too. I never met him before. I never met him. Okay, so some things that I want to talk about that Liv actually brought up, the whole Nike thing that's going on. And people burning and cutting out their Nike signs and stuff like that. So you do not know what's happening, Yanni? You haven't seen it on Twitter? For what, Colin Kaepernick? All right. So basically, you know that he kneels, right, for the national anthem and stuff in front of the flag. Okay. So he's been expelled from the NFL. Mind you, if I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all need to correct me. Y'all know the phone number. But so he got signed to Nike and they're like backing him up. He's getting paid. He's getting a check. So a lot of people that are white are burning all their stuff, all their Nike stuff. Wow. To the extent that I seen a meme today that the guy was burning his Nikes on his feet, then he had to go to the hospital because he burned his feet. Because that don't make no sense. Like, why would you do that?
That was real?
Yeah, like that. It's ridiculous. Like, you guys are literally harming yourselves. You wasted money buying a product because of somebody that's trying to fight for rights. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's super crazy. And you should have burned your feet, dummy. Like, that don't make no sense.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, America is really crazy. America is really crazy for doing stuff. White people are really crazy for doing that stuff. Shout out to all my white supporters if you're out there. I just hope you're not burning the Nike signs and stuff like that, because then
I don't see what would make them mad though. What makes them mad to do that?
They're mad.
No, see, I understand why, but I don't understand why.
Yeah, like I understand, but I don't understand. I get what he's saying. Like
It's because
like,
we don't have that kind of hate in our hearts. We don't have that kind of hate.
To go burn certain stuff.
I'm
like,
not burning
Stuff
nothing.
you pay for it too.
Right.
You pay for it, like.
It's because they just feel like
because
they've been
they're
supporting them. They've been supporting them. That now, okay, now you guys don't support us in what? Like, and absolutely what? And Nike been wilding out. I seen that they've been wilding out on Twitter. Like they've been favoriting and retweeting certain things about like white people. Like I remember I saw somebody tweet something about white people, and then they retweeted it and they and they favorited it. So they wilding out. Nobody has time for that.
Who behind their Twitter?
I don't know. But that happened. Liv also brought up, shout out to Liv Gold. Her birthday's on Tuesday. Virgo season. She brought up the whole Eminem. And Eminem released the album. And I listened to it. I'm an Eminem fan. But it's not like I'm going to turn Eminem on, especially the new album, and be like, yeah, this is my stuff. Like, I could listen to this all day. Like, I can't. I listened to it. It was cool. I fuck with Eminem. All right. Then G-Eazy came out with a diss. No, I'm lying. Was it G-Eazy or Machine Gun Kelly? Machine Gun Kelly came out with a diss to Eminem, which I heard was fire. I didn't listen to it, though, so I can't speak on it. But then also, I think G-Eazy and Machine Gun Kelly had an issue, so that there's a whole lot going on in white rapper world. What else is happening right now? I feel like there's a lot. Oh, people decided to try to leak the Power episode.
I seen it. I'm so mad.
I'm so mad I seen it too.
Watched it?
No, I didn't see it, but I seen what they posting what happens at the end.
They posted it, and it's like the most crucial part of everything.
You saw it?
Did you watch it, Nene?
No, it was too late, sis. It was too late. I'm scrolling, and you could already tell what it is. Plus, there's a caption on it, and it's like, you guys don't deserve to have social media.
Like, stuff like, how are you getting that?
Y'all need to be like, your account needs to get suspended, because how dare you do that? Right. How dare you put Power on it? Like, I literally have to wait every week. I hate waiting every week. Right. But don't give me the most important part of the freaking show. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what happened, because that would be messed up on me. But it's so crazy, right? Don't you feel like it's crazy?
I'm so mad. Like I have nothing to look forward to now. I was waiting for that season finale. Like
it's the finale.
That's the finale.
Damn.
I'm so glad
Last
I
week
see that.
was crazy.
And I've been watching it all week, all night. Like I've been so into it. Like, and then that just happened. Like, what a shame.
Do you like Power?
I love it.
I love
I'm new
Power.
to it. I just started from season 1.
You watched all the seasons?
I just started from season 1 last week, and now I'm up to date.
Now you're up to date?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Nah, but that's how good Power is.
It is.
Power is really good. And also Insecure.
That's crazy.
Oh, I want to talk about Insecure a little bit. So if you guys don't know what Insecure is,
I forgot that just
it's
came
about out. It's about a girl named Issa. And Issa, she was in a relationship. Then she cheated on her boyfriend with somebody else. And then she ended up living with that boy that she cheated on her boyfriend with. And then she ended up leaving that boy's house to go live somewhere else. So the energy that Issa is bringing now in this season is it's so lit, because she just met this guy. They went skinny dipping in a pool.
Don't tell the season. Don't tell.
Anyway, they went skinny dipping in a pool, and it was just like, the energy is so that, you know, when you meet somebody new and it's like y'all just automatically click and you just like them straight off the bat. That was that, and I don't know, that this season is just making me super happy, and I love her energy. And I love Molly's energy. And I feel like I'm a little bit of both of them. Because Molly's, like, going through her shit, and she's trying to, like, really figure out what's for her. And then Issa's just, like, living her best life, kind of being a hoe. I still didn't get my whole phase, y'all. I know it's sad, but.
What was Issa's ex-boyfriend name?
Lawrence.
Do you feel like he should have still been, like, in it?
Man, I like Lawrence, but there's no point for Lawrence to be in it right now in this season.
Yeah, because they're done and over with.
Issa's basically discovering new things right now.
Yeah.
So that's totally fine to do. So when was, I was going to ask something, but I don't want to ask it no more. I was gonna ask when his last relationship was.
No comment.
There you go. See, I just had a feeling not to ask, but I don't know. Like, what attracts you to a woman?
Looks, definitely her style of music, her sense of music, that matters a lot. Like, if I can't be around you playing what I want to play, you don't enjoy it, then that's a pet peeve.
So what would you play?
I'll play a lot of Lauryn Hill, a lot of Travis Scott, a lot of Drake, a lot of J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, the usuals.
Okay, well.
Some girls don't like that type of stuff, though. They want to listen to Ariana Grande and...
Who? Who?
Yo!
Wait. I like Ariana.
I know, I like her too, but I really had to... That was funny.
Who just be like, you know what, babe? Let's listen to Ariana Grande today. Don't touch my dial. Ariana's on. How dare you?
It happens. It happens to me, so...
Oh, so it's real.
Nene.
It's real life. Babe, why are you chanting my Ariana Grande?
That's my girl. I love her. You tripping.
Just like that. That's how it be.
You tripping. Ariana, she lit.
Look, Yanni, he talking about
some good
you.
music.
He talking about you. She said, don't chase my Ariana Grande. Oh, no, see, like...
That was
There's
funny.
certain boys that, like, I like older music more than newer music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like how it used to make me feel, and it still makes me feel good. So, like, stuff like you said, Lauryn Hill, T-Pain, like, all that stuff that, like,
we were just talking about that. Yeah, like that old music.
That stuff makes me feel good. So, like...
What current artists that you think give you that old school feel today?
Oh.
Anybody?
You know what? It's really hard to get that old R&B feeling back, but LMA is really doing it for me.
I was gonna say her.
LMA is really doing it for me because she came out with Buddha, and that makes you know, kind of
like
excited. Because now I feel like everybody's so against each other. Like, I hate this bitch and I hate this nigga.
Fuck
you know what I'm saying? And so, like,
Yeah.
whenever I do hear a song that's kind of like upbeat and R&B kind of ish. That, because, you know, R&B from back in the day is not the same as it is right now.
I would say Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. I fuck with Tiana Taylor. So, but it's not like I listen to her. So I can't really comment on it. So I should, though. That's something I should do.
Yeah.
You haven't heard her new album?
No, I haven't.
I heard some songs on it. I
listen
feel
to
like
it.
some of her songs were nice, though. I always just listen to her music. Like, when she first started making music, I was listening to her music. But I always thought Tiana, like, she's dope. And her vocals are... on point.
And she's bad.
Yeah.
And I love her.
Like,
I haven't listened to all of it. If I probably have in passing, but it wasn't like something that I just turn on either. But LMA, even with Trippin' came out.
I was listening to that
Trippin'
all
was lit.
day.
And
I
those
didn't hear that song yet.
Oh, it's fire. But I only started listening to it because how you say his name? Jacquees?
Yeah, I started listening
He
to
did
it
the
'cause of him.
remix.
Yeah.
I heard that.
I like
I
that.
heard that.
but I
I've
didn't
been
hear that
bumping that.
It sound the same. Literally. Like,
but all his music is kind of like, well, now I don't want to say all, but like when he first started coming out, all his music was based on like just remixes. Like that's all he's really been doing, just remixes.
I don't know, but I like his a lot. They need to get on it together. I like that. So like I like that kind of feel.
Right.
Anybody else
Chris Brown.
I'm not a Chris Brown fan.
You not?
No.
I like all his like throwback songs, like Poppin'.
Come on, but of course we all like that. We're talking about now.
But yeah, he has certain songs like that out now.
Like what?
He has. If you listen to Heartbreak on a Full Moon, his album that just recently dropped, he has songs like a bunch of songs on that album, and those songs probably had them songs probably have like that album probably has like 30 songs.
Oh, that's probably why
it's
I didn't
like
pay no
probably
mind
like
to
35. I think
that,
he put a
that
lot
shit
of
make me
songs on
stressed
there.
out just thinking about 30 songs.
Yeah, it's a lot.
How am I
I thought it
find
was
something that I
45.
like?
I heard it was 45.
It may. I think it was probably more than 30. That's what I'm saying. It's a
You
lot
just
of songs
stopped at
on
30.
that.
You was just like, I can't do this.
No, I love Chris Brown. Listen to the whole thing.
I'm not that big of a Chris Brown fan because I feel like all his music sounded like some way like it's similar. I like Chris Brown. Don't get me wrong, but you know I still want to hear different kind of music. Like I don't want to hear the same kind of stuff all over all the time. Like, I know what you sound like, Chris Brown. You know, like, I know what you sound like. But if he came back, what is that song, Poppin', that he didn't make? If he came back randomly and made a...
He need to make a video.
For Poppin', that would be so lit.
He need to, please, everybody, every time I look at his comments, people are asking, can you please just make a video to Poppin'? You've been asking for years. Da, 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 da. But I think he should do it.
Who are some people that you want to work with in the future?
Ty Dolla $ign.
He's dope.
Fire.
Jeremiah.
Dope.
Okay.
As far as rappers, J.I.D. You heard of him?
Oh yeah, I thought it was Jid.
Yeah, J.I.D. He's dope. Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
I listened to him last night for the first time. His
Really? I heard he's really good.
How old is he, you know? He's young?
He's young.
I think he
young
is.
and
Like,
he's emotional.
And anybody else that's willing, I'm willing to work with anybody.
That's dope. So how about any of the like older people like that we grew up listening to?
Older people, Styles P, Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Sheik Luch.
Who?
Sheik Luch. He's part of the Locks.
Okay.
I'm like, I know. I tried to pronounce it, but I stopped.
Oh, so this is a big thing for you.
Yeah, it is. These are my
Oh,
favorites.
let's talk about this event that Quentin Gilmore is performing at on September 15th. It's in Mount Vernon City. It's the Mount Vernon City Fest. It's on Remington Ave. The Locks is headlining. So now that I know that, you know, you're a Locks fan, this is, you know, real big for you. You know, you're performing there too. How you feel about that?
It's my biggest day of my life. I got to show out.
Yes. So that's September 15th, guys. If you guys want to pull up, Mount Vernon City Fest, Remington Ave. What time does it start? Do you know?
It starts at 2.
2 p.m.
I probably won't perform till like 5:30, but it starts at 2.
So, wow, that's good. That's a big thing for you.
Do you have anything on your page where they can find it, like the information or anything?
Oh yeah, it's on my Instagram, the flyer.
Okay, the Instagram is on his flyer. What's your Instagram?
Quentin Gilmore, QuentinGilmore. Just straight, no underscores, nothing.
Anybody else you'd like to work with?
What females?
Jay-Z. Everybody want to work with Jay-Z. It's hard to get that, but definitely Jay-Z. What females?
Females.
Yeah, you gotta throw out a hood love song somewhere.
It's a girl named Little Sims from
Your way?
London.
London?
Yeah, she's big. I like her. I like Tink. I don't know what happened to her lately, but Tink.
Tink, okay.
Tink. Nicki Minaj. Cardi B. That's it, basically. I don't know a lot of female rappers.
And you see, and guys usually don't. Like, a lot of the guys that come up here, and I'll be like, yeah, female rappers. They be like, how do you know all these people? Like, I didn't even know all these people exist. And I'm like, how do y'all not know all these people exist? Like, they look good. Like, why wouldn't y'all be seeing them? I see girls that look good, be like, oh, that bitch is a rapper. Let me go check her music out. And then that's how I be finding them. But I guess it's because I'm a girl, too, and I could, like, I relate to the stuff that they say.
Now, I relate to Nicki. Like, she be talking that hot shit sometimes.
Right.
Probably like, oh.
Because Nicki, you know, we got to give it to Nicki because Nicki really is.
From Queens.
You know, the best. She did a lot for the women. She did a lot for the women. Because at that point when Nicki came out, it wasn't nobody out. Everybody, you know, the females were stagnant. So, like, we really should respect her more. We don't, I guess, because she does some corny shit sometimes. But, you know, she did open up a big gateway. Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, I see people making fun of her and stuff, and I be feeling bad because Nicki was such a big deal to me. Like, when she first came out, I went and I got my boobs signed by Nicki. Like, that's how crazy it is. I was a real Nicki fan, but, of course, her music changed. She obviously changed as a person. And it's like, you know, it's a lot of different stuff now. Like, did you see her on Ellen?
Wait, recently or a while ago?
Yeah, she was just on Ellen with this orange wig. She was looking so crazy.
Oh, yeah, I seen it. She looks so cute.
With the orange wig?
Yeah. And she had, like, the colorful outfit.
You didn't like it?
No.
You didn't like it?
It wasn't a color. She had, like, a turtleneck. I didn't like that fit, sis.
I liked it.
But, you know, whatever. You like that fit with the the white turtleneck?
Yeah. That it fits her. Like.
Oh, you talking about what she was performing in?
The colorful.
when she was
The
performing with like
colorful outfit?
Uzi and stuff?
I don't know. I just know it was like a colorful. Let me see if I can find it. 'Cause it was like a colorful outfit she was wearing. She had the orange wig on.
I'm not feeling that orange wig.
It looked a little like I don't know. It was still cute. Maybe because she's Nicki. Like I don't know. I feel like she could just pull it off with anything. She really could pull anything off.
Well, yeah, it's because she does that. I'm looking for some legit wigs. If any of y'all out there make some good wigs with the
let me
lace that
know,
look like
too.
my scalp.
I'm tired of my baldy, y'all. I need some hair.
Yeah, you know, wig gonna look so good on you because.
Girl, you forgot. I used to always have weave back in the
I can't even give Yanni
day.
a goddamn compliment. Anyway.
No, I'm just saying. I used to always wear hair back in the day. I miss it. So.
But like what
know.
I'm saying is, it's gonna lay down flat.
Oh yeah. No, I know. But I'm
I
about
feel
to get
like
mine
I don't
like
want my head to
fake.
look bigger if I put a wig on. Quince is like. He's
No, I'm
like,
sorry. We just
he's
got
like,
here talking. He's like,
That's
let
girl
them
code.
go ahead.
Wigs. Wigs. Other than this, is there anything else upcoming for you that, you know, that's very special? Or that you're excited for? Like, what are your goals for the next 3 months?
I want to put out the project, the collaboration project. I want to have like an actual like release party. I never
That's with
done
Nico
a full
Brown, right?
rollout. Yeah.
So you want a full rollout for
Release
that?
party, everything, single release. This is my first real time putting it out, and it's gonna be like on real platforms. I don't have a project on real platforms yet, just a single.
Okay,
I'm
just
excited
rock
for
paper
that.
scissors.
Yeah.
Okay. So
like that song.
what? So that's in the next 3 months. So like, what month? Are
2
we?
months.
Next 2 months. All right, cool. And then how about for the top of the year once that comes out? What do you want that to take you?
Top of the year.
No, like where do you want this mixtape to take you? Like what do you see the outcome of it?
I really want to perform at Hot 97 Who's Next event.
Oh
That's what I really
yes,
want.
that's a
So,
good goal. Yeah.
That's what I'm aiming for. So.
Do you
Just-
know how to get plugged up with that?
I know the people who run it.
Okay.
I tag them in my stuff, send it as much as possible. Just keep staying consistent, and hopefully they notice me.
That's good. I like that. That's a good goal, especially for the end of the year and the top of the year. But you know, once you get to the top of the year and once all your momentum picks up, you got to get new goals and you got to keep striving forward. Especially since right now you only have you have this one song out, Rock Paper Scissors, which you guys got to check out. We played it earlier. We might play it again before we leave out. And his new collaboration project with Nico Brin that's coming out in the next 2 months. And then he has his own project coming out, which is gonna be this year still or the top of next year.
This year.
He's gonna hit y'all with the music, like he's just gonna keep hitting y'all with the music, and that's what needs to happen. Create the momentum. Like I like where it's going, and then top of the year you gotta make those new goals. Like what else you wanna do? You wanna do South by Southwest?
Definitely. I
You
want to
need
do
to-
festivals.
you need to
I want
start-
to travel.
Yeah, you
do
need to
other-
start thinking about that
other-
now. Start thinking about that now. Do the South by Southwest. Make sure that you're talking and linking with people that throw shows. You know, relationships, especially for like, even though you've been doing this for a while, now that you're taking it serious and you're putting stuff out consistently and you're going to have 2 projects out and stuff, now you have a catalog, right? And you just have to make those relationships with people to just keep putting it out there. And then that's how you're really going to build that momentum and that's how it's going to go. So, like, I see it. And you should do it. Make sure you start linking up with people that's, like, that throw the shows and all that stuff. Because that's what you want. You want to learn how to, you know, do more performances. I'm not saying you don't know how to perform. But
Nah, I definitely need more experience.
yeah,
more
you just need to
performance
keep doing it. Always be in front of people. Whatever you could do to, like, put yourself out there, do it. Just perform, get more comfortable. Make sure you interact with the crowd. So, like, I judge a lot. Matter of fact, I got to get into that, too. I judge a lot of either showcases or, like,
Contests.
yeah, contests and stuff like that. People always hit me up to do that. So what we look for when it comes to that is crowd control, breath control, breath control, the way you use your space, depending on, like, because, you know, not every stage is going to be big. Not every stage is going to be huge. I mean, not every stage is going to be small or big or whatever. You could also interact with the crowd. If the song is about a girl, make sure you interacting with the girl. What else kind of advice? Make sure you make eye contact with fans. I know it might kind of be uncomfortable, but, you know, make sure you catching that, making them have an experience. That's what people want to go out to see, especially from a new artist. It's about how you make them feel. Not only about how the music makes them feel. It's an experience. It comes together. Let me see what else. Like that lock show, right? That's a time for you to really like put on. You got to get the crowd like amped up. Make sure you making eye contact with people. If you
I'm jumping in the crowd. I keep saying it.
Yeah,
it's
like
my first time.
if you can't jump in the crowd, because sometimes they have microphones that have wires and you can't. Yeah. But if they don't, then you should definitely do that. You know, make sure that you have somebody a hype person to be on stage with you. Only one. You don't need too many people on stage with you. And make sure you don't turn your back on the crowd. So you always facing the crowd, either if it's left, right, or front. You facing somebody. Because I hate when people perform
and they got their back and they be like
this, or like their back is turned to the crowd. That makes no sense. Your audience is in front of you. That's who you need to interact with. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Then you could come out?
I think I will. Let me see what September 15th is, y'all. What day is that?
Is it Saturday?
It's a Saturday. Hold on, Saturday. I don't want to make no promises to you, but
if you're
I'm
free,
pretty sure. Let me
put
Saturday the 15th, because I always like to support. Saturday, September 15th, y'all. Mount Vernon City
Saturday,
Fest.
Right? It's Saturday.
Next Saturday.
That's next Saturday?
Yeah.
Jesus. What?
This Saturday is the 8th. Next Saturday is the 15th.
Yo, life don't make no sense. Yeah. It died. Yeah. Life doesn't make any sense at all. Right. So I want to talk about the things that I have coming up. Today, you know, I'm the type of person that when I'm booking stuff and I get these events and stuff and people reach out to me to host and all that stuff, I never really tell anybody, just because like I like until it's close enough to know that I really did it or I got booked, like I had the deposit and all this stuff. But I'm hosting my first A3C show in Atlanta. And that's such a big deal to me because one of my goals this year was to host the A3C show. Like,
what's the A3C?
A3C is a big festival. It's a growing festival in Atlanta. So like it's like South by Southwest, but in Atlanta in October, the first week of October. So they have it starts on October 3rd, and I think it goes up until October 7th. And they have like conferences, big conferences, performers. That's something you should definitely look into now. Not for this year, but for next year.
You know who's performing this year? Anybody?
A lot of people are performing this year. Like,
when are you going, Nene?
Who's headlining it? Wu-Tang? Legendary.
Nene.
Look, you said what? No, but see, this is how it works. It's a week of different shows, right? Yeah. Now, I'm hosting a show on October 3rd. It's the first day. Shout out to Bria Simone. She's from Connecticut. I don't know if y'all know her. Bria Simone, she's like a dot connector. This is her first time throwing a A3C stage, which is amazing. This is like a lot of first times for us. DJ Miss Milan is going to be there. Funny Julius is going to be there. Mouse Jones is going to be there. All of the people that are my peers, they're going to be there, and I'm super, super, super excited about that. And she did like a Connecticut stage. So she got a lot of people from Connecticut and I think a couple people from Atlanta on her stage. And I'm hosting that show. And then, like she said, there's a lot of big headlining names like Lil Wayne, Janae, and stuff like that. And we have we have access to go to all of those things, especially the conferences.
Do they have Coi Leray performing?
Coi Leray is supposed to be performing. I don't know if she's performing on this stage. Shout out to Coi too. I see you, Boobie.
I see you.
I see you, Boobie.
I was just telling Nene.
We were supposed to play Huddy today.
She's so
they got JID.
Huh?
JID.
Yeah. That's why I thought his name was Jid. Jid.
Young M.A.
Yeah, it's a big thing, you know. So I'm very excited since it's my first time. The other night, last Friday, I hosted my first time in Staten Island, which was cool. I thought Staten Island was far from me, but it wasn't. It was like 20 minutes. It was a Mariah Lynn show. Shout out to Fleck. He booked me for that, and it was fun. It was very, very fun. Mariah Lynn was super dope.
She was lit.
You know,
talking
what I'm
to
saying?
everybody, taking pictures.
She was super dope. She was twerking and stuff. It was quite entertaining.
But the performances was lit, and I mean,
Yeah.
like all of them, like
They
all
was
of the
good.
performances was good.
I had a really, really fun time. I'm judging a showcase on September 29th. If anybody wants to sign up, you know, they have prizes and stuff like that. And I'm just grateful that you guys are continuously moving and doing stuff. And like I said, I don't talk about my bookings, but there's a lot of stuff coming up that I'm very, very excited about. And, you know, we're just going to keep pushing. Because that A3C
Where's the
one
showcase
is
at?
huge.
That you
The showcase is in Elizabeth. It's at the Movement
Jersey.
Space. You know,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
know who DJ Drewski is?
I never been there, but I've seen the videos.
Yeah, he is going to be there.
So where you sign up at?
I'll send you the information.
Definitely.
And shout out to DJ Hot Focus. He's the one putting that together at the Movement Space. Shout out to DJ Drewski and the Movement. And it's a lot of stuff going on, and it's cool. And I like the you know, energy. I was supposed to go to LA this month for what's that shit called that's going on in LA right now? Rolling Loud.
Word.
Huh?
Complex.
You know I'm not going to no damn LA for Complex Con. Bitch, I'm a clown every day. Anyway, but for Rolling Loud, I could still, I could still make it, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna focus on A3C and whatever we do after that.
Cause I'm coming.
Cause there's you're going to A3C with me?
Yeah, remember you asked me. You were like, Yanni, you wanna go to Atlanta?
Yeah, but we never spoke about it afterwards.
Oh, we gonna speak about it now. Let me know so I can take off.
We going to Atlanta. That's a very, very exciting thing for us. Like, Atlanta is so lit. When I went to Atlanta last, I went to an A3C show, right? But it wasn't like the festival, and it was so live. Like, you know how New York shows be live, and it's like, you know, it's dope and the energy's right. It's just better in Atlanta. Like, it was just so much better in Atlanta. Maybe because it was brand new to me, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait to host an A3C show. Like, I can't wait to do this. That's why, like, I'm real big on the power of affirmations and manifestation, because I really just thought about it. I was just like, hey, I really want to do this. And I reached out to Bria, and I was like, hey, Bria, like, I really want to do this. Shout out to my sis, Pinky McCoy, too, because she's hosting with me in Atlanta for that A3C show.
Shout out to Pinky McCoy.
Shout out to Pinky, because I was like, nah, we got to do this together. We got to go to Atlanta together. We got to do this. Anything you want, you could literally have it. And that's what I want to tell everybody all the time. I know people probably be tired of me on Instagram. I'm dead ass. Like, people probably get real tired of me on Instagram because I'm always talking about, like, you could really have what you want. And sometimes I forget that you could really be who you want to be at all times. And sometimes I get sad, like I get lost and all this other stuff. But you could really, really just do exactly what you want and have exactly what you want. You just got to keep thinking about it. And don't feel no doubt in your heart about it.
No if or buts, no nothing.
Everybody around me, even Yanni.
I be texting Nene all the time.
Everybody around me is on this vibrational path that's like, okay, I'm speaking things into existence. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Everybody around me, I'm going to make sure that you're on this path with me, because I'm not going to have nobody that's negative around me, point blank. And we can't be thinking negative, even though I know it's a natural human trait.
Right.
Because every so often, which is like every day, my moods change.
Right.
And you think negative and all this stuff, but you got to automatically change it, because then you're not going to get anything that you want. And I want everything.
Right.
I want every single thing. And I know all of us could get it. Like, you going to be whoever you want to be. Yanni going to be whoever she want to be. I'm going to be whoever I want to be. And I want to be like, I want to be better than Ellen. Like, that's my bitch.
Definitely possible.
Yeah. and I can't wait to meet her too. That's one of the first people when I go out to LA I'm a stalk. And I mean like really stalk.
I be picturing myself like just hugging them and they're like, just like, oh, hey.
So LA?
Like those big, like those big people, like Ellen, Wendy, like just seeing all of them.
Just thinking about people,
yeah,
like they
meeting
friends and
them.
stuff. Have you ever made a mood board? Not a mood board, a vision board.
In school, I have in school art class.
Okay.
Oh, but at least they did that for y'all.
Yeah, I don't remember making no damn.
I never
vision
did
board in
that.
school.
Yeah.
You gotta cut out stuff you.
Yeah, basically.
post it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What?
You're right. I think we did do that.
Yeah,
in
that's why I
school
was like,
about,
I think we
stuff.
did. Yeah, I think we did. I did a
but-
lot of stuff like that, like cutting stuff out and putting it on boards. Like I did a lot of stuff like that when I was little. But what's crazy was, I remember my mom was telling you on the phone. She's like, I tried to get her into it. Like I was young at the time. I had to be like 16. My mom like tried to get me to make a vision board, but I was so like closed-minded because the way she was explaining it to me, like she was explaining it to me like on a deeper level, like on like consciousness-wise, like saying like, oh, like speak things into existence. If you want it, speak it. Like speak about it. If you want it, believe in it. If you want it, say it. She like, here, I got you this board. I got me and you one. Da, da, da. I'm like, young. I'm like,
Mom, I want to go outside.
Right. I'm like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want, like, and I go in her room one day. You know, I was still young, go in her room. Her vision board is full of stuff. And my vision board was blank as hell. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. But it's like, now it's like that I understand and stuff like that. It's like, yo, like, I wonder where I would be right now today if I was like to understand that before and was to actually do that. Like that would be crazy.
The thing is that we're not necessarily, not all of us are raised to like literally believe in ourselves and believe that there is more out there. Right. So like I'm an urban child, you know what I'm saying? My parents, they're immigrants. They came here, obviously they have a better life than what they had when they were younger, you know? So this is better to them. So they don't necessarily understand that there's more than this.
Right.
They want me to like get a job, or they want me to do something regular or do something like that, and they don't understand the fact that your mind is limitless. Your life is limitless. You can be who you want to be. Like just because you chose this life, or the predicaments you had put you into this lifestyle, doesn't mean that your child is gonna be like that.
Right.
Your child is supposed to be better than you the same way you're better than your parents. And like my parents, they understand that, but it's not the same. Like I think big. Like I think anything is possible, but for them, stuff is not possible.
I think it's just a generation, because I feel like all parents do that. Like I feel like
parents
my
are
mom,
realistic because they're put into being
like
realistic, especially when they have kids.
Right.
You know what
they
I'm
have
saying?
to feel like, oh, you have to have this 9 to 5, like you. Because I remember with me, I used to complain about having a 9 to 5. I don't want to work. I want.
Nobody want to work.
Yeah, of course. But me going like at a young age and going to like my grandmother or my mom or whatever case may be, and they like, oh, like, I have those feelings too. But what am I doing? Like I'm still working. Like I'm still doing what I have to do. I'm still, getting this paycheck.
Thing.
Yeah, I'm still getting this paycheck to paycheck.
I'm pretty sure
and I'm like,
if we had kids, if we had children as well, we would have to definitely think differently about the things that we do and the way that we move. We have to take advantage that we don't have kids and that we're free to do what we want to do and pursue our dreams. Even though people pursue their dreams even when they do have children, but I do feel like it's a lot harder when you have a child and you have to provide for them. It's depending if you're a single parent or not. Like, there's a lot of different things that has to go into that, because now you're creating a whole new human being that you have to make sure that they're good. Like, yo, don't let me get knocked up anytime soon, because that's not in the plan. Mm-hmm. Because I'm putting all my focus in this little person that's gonna be the next fucking Disney star. Bitch, as soon as you pop out, you going to Disney. Future kid, do you hear me? This ain't no game. She can be like, I hate my mom. She put me right into Disney. So what? You like, that's what's going to happen. Like, you about to be the next Disney star like Zendaya. You
like
out
Zendaya.
like, boop.
Yo, I was a hard-headed. My mom tried to get me into this stuff when I was little, and I was not having it. I should have. I always think about this. I'm like, my mom tried to get me like in magic school, whatever it is, where they teach you like acting and stuff like that. What? I want to go outside. I want my friends. And it was a
you wanted to be raggedy.
I did. But it was a boarding school. I had to go away from my friends. I had to go. And I'm young. I'm like, I want my friends. I don't want to leave my friends. I don't want new friends. Like, I want to stay here. I don't want to leave you. Like, I'm going to miss my mom. Like, I was not trying to leave. My mom tried to put me in everything. She was trying to get me in acting. I was just hard-headed. Like, I didn't. I'm like, yo, like, I just be thinking, like, oh.
But you see, like, whatever is meant for you, somehow it comes back. Because, you know, we acted before we're still working on this show. It's on pause right now because it's a lot of bread. Yeah. But we're still working on stuff. Like, that's why I want to move to LA, guys, because I know that I'm super talented. Like, I know I could act. I know I could write. I know that my radio career, my TV career is going to take off.
Right.
Like, there's so many limitless opportunities, and I want to just keep explaining that to you guys. Like, anything you want is literally achievable, but you got to really put the work in for it, too, because, you know, what I was doing was just, like, making goals. Somebody showed me something yesterday. It was like, you have a thought, and then it's a goal, and then it's a plan, and then you make it happen. So I'd be stuck at plan and goal. I mean, yeah, goal and plan. So I'd be like, yeah, I have a thought. Then it's like a goal. Like, okay, these are my goals, but then I won't do something to achieve it.
Yeah.
I won't do, or I'll plan to achieve it, but I won't do the plan. So it's like you really have to put your mind to it to continue to do the stuff.
Like what are you going to do? Like the steps to get to that. Right.
And then once you have that energy and that momentum, everything's going to just keep coming and keep getting better and better. And I say this because it's literally happening to me, and it's been happening to me for my whole life. And whenever I forget, I be sad that I forget that everybody has this power inside of them. Like, you said you wanted to be an artist. Guess what? You an artist now. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Now you have rock, paper, scissors out.
Right. You got a show coming up, a big one at that.
That you performing in front of people that you actually, like, really look up to.
The affirmation of...
Well, this is called the law of attraction.
The law of attraction.
Right? Yeah. Positive affirmations is stuff like, you tell yourself, like, I am love, or I am attracting $1 million. But, like, the things that you say and the things that you think, they really affect you. So, like, let's say you leave here right now and you got literally $3 in your bank account, which that be happening to me. But, like, you know, like, you'll have $3 in your bank account, and then you look at it and be like, damn, I'm so fucking broke. That shit will take that affirmation that you just did earlier today and reverse it. And the universe doesn't know what's a lie or what's the truth. You get what I'm saying? So whatever you put out there and whatever you say is going to take that and make it come true. So that's why when people, like, cheating, for example. This happened to me recently. Not cheating, but I thought of something. Like, me and this boy, we were talking. And then I started to get insecure feelings. Because, you know, like, when you start talking to somebody, you don't really know them like that. And then you already have past experiences with, like, another person, and something might trigger you to feel the same way that you did before, but that has nothing to do with that person. So it was a situation like that. And I felt some type of way, and I felt insecure. And I started thinking, well, what if this nigga's fucking with, like, other girls? Like, what if he's doing this? What if he's doing that?
All the time. Yeah, he's doing this. He's doing that.
And everything was perfectly fine. Like, that thought literally just came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, things started to go bad. Nothing was wrong before. Everything started to go bad. And then as soon as I started to think positive again, like, you know, he's a nice person. He's not doing that. Or not even saying that. Like, just thinking, like, better of him, the situation starts to get better again. So it's really literally what you think, that's what's going to get attracted to you. It's so crazy. And I sound crazy right now. I'll keep rambling about it, but it's really what it is. And I just want everybody around me to understand that you can't say certain things.
Do you ever slip up?
I slip
like,
up.
I was saying something and I say something negative, and I'm like, and I switch it up and hurry up and I say it like positive, and I'm like, all right, I keep saying it.
Because I have friends, like, they'll text me like, oh my God, like, why am I so broke? I'm like, yo, you can't say that. You can't say that because you're going to continue to be broke. Like, as soon as I start saying I'm getting money, so much money is flowing into my bank account. No matter if it's $1, it's money coming into my bank account. It's money flowing into my life. The more I say it, the more money comes. The more I say love is coming into my life, the more love comes. So if you keep saying you're going to be broke, or you get all this negativity in your life, that's exactly what's going to come. And I wish that's what our parents would understand, because our parents love to, like,
bash us, talk down on us.
Do you think it works?
When you're younger.
Do you think it works like with other people? Like if somebody else was to keep speaking something about you, like negative, like that would happen? Like, do you
I think net energy is very, very strong, but your energy has to be so lit.
Much stronger, right?
Your energy has to be so lit that's not affecting you. You know what I'm saying? Because like all of us do. Like my mother, they don't believe in none of this stuff.
Right.
They don't care about they care about, are you paying your bills? How you gonna survive? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? Oh yeah, like that's
that's gonna
work. Is that realistic?
Yeah, right.
So like that shit, you hear that every day so much,
That's what
you
I'm
start
saying.
to think that.
Right.
And now I'm
then
thinking
you're
like, damn,
speaking
okay, maybe I do need to go get a job that got benefits.
Right.
Or maybe I do, I am getting this, or maybe I do need to start doing that. But then you really got to sit down and realize like, no, I'm the one that's in control of my life. I'm this person who I want to be. You are Yanni Monet. You're Quentin Gilmore. You're an artist. You're going to be this person. I am this person. Like, there's nothing that you could do to tell me that I'm not this person because I'm living it. And that's what I try to tell people. Like,
it's my life.
From me, I was working at a factory before all of this social media stuff was really lit. Before anybody had a podcast, before any of this stuff, I'm telling people, yo, I'm going to have a show. I work at a factory. Like, we got lab coats. It's all old people in there. They looking at me like, how the fuck you gonna have a show? Like, how is that even possible to have? There's no, mind you, there's no podcast. YouTube is just like fairly new. I'm like, I'm gonna have a show. I don't know how I'm gonna have a show, but I'm gonna be on TV. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. All of that shit happened. All of it. So if you let other people tell you what is possible and what's not possible, you're never gonna be who you are. You gotta know that you're this person already before you become it, and that's it. Sorry, guys. That was intense. My whole week, I just been trying to explain this shit to people all day. I mean, I'm glad that everybody around me understands it. Do you believe it?
I believe it, definitely.
I'm glad that you do.
I've experienced it. Like, when you talk good stuff happens to you. When you negative all the time, negative stuff keeps happening. Like,
right.
That's how it is.
I'm glad that you understand, because some people don't understand. You understand? I mean, the people that be around me every day gotta understand. They be like, Nene, shut the hell up. Sound like a preacher.
You're good.
All right, guys. So every Wednesday, oh dear, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Nonfiction Radio, we got the Nene Show. We're here with our special guest of the day, Quentin Gilmore, all the way from Mount Vernon in New York. On September 15th, he will be performing at the Mount Vernon City Fest on Grimington Ave. The fest is from 2 p.m. to 5:30. I think he's going on at 5:30. The Locks is headlining, so you guys should go check him out. I believe I'll be out there. I got to see what I got to do that day. And before we head out, tell everybody where they can find you, your social media, and where they can find your music.
My social media is Quentin Gilmore, QuentinGilmore. And you find my music, SoundCloud, Quentin Gilmore, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Quentin Gilmore, everything Quentin Gilmore, YouTube, same thing, everywhere.
Yeah, where can they find you, Yanni?
You guys can find me on everything at Yanni Monet, YANIMONEA, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everything is Yanni Monet.
And you guys can find me in Elizabeth, New Jersey. So on Instagram is The Nene Show, TheNeneshow. Twitter is Neraw, KNEERAWW. YouTube.com/The Nene Show. Like I said, TheNeneshow. September 29th, we're having that showcase at the Movement Space. If you guys want information on that, you guys can DM me or DJ Hype Focus. We'll give you more information on how you sign up. We also have this is something good that you should go to too. We're having a networking event at Fire and Ice. Shout out to Kelsey Carter. On what day is that? Yeah. September 12th at Fire and Ice. There's a whole bunch of other events that I can't think about right now.
That's in New Jersey too, Fire and Ice?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know y'all live so far.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, September 12th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes, and that's a networking event. And she was telling me all the people that she invited out, and it should be a very, very good networking event because Kelsey is plugged up.
She is plugged up.
Kelsey is plugged up. She always plugs me up with the right people. She's a great person. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be here next week. And we're going to close out with Rock, Paper, Scissors by Quentin Gilmore. And I want you guys to go check him out. Have a great night, guys.
Thank you.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors, and this thing.